Why, hello there! If you're here, that means that I didn't get to your reading on stream, but that's okay. We're gonna do a uninterrupted, more in-depth version here on the makeup reading video. So thank you for trusting me as your psychic, as your reader. I do hope it's a good and positive experience. Your timestamps are in the description below. Remember, you're psychic too, so use your own discernment. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's get rolling. Hi there, Alex! It was really good to see you on stream last night. You said, "Hello, Ron. It's been a while. Could I please get a career and career advice reading?" Yeah! I feel like I've regressed in life the past 6 months. Love you all. I love the blue heart. Thank you. Yeah. Let's see what do we need to know, Alex? What's going on with career? Sorry, I feel like you've regressed a little bit. It happens. You know. They say we descend and then we climb, right? Life is a constant pendulum going back and forth, so don't worry. Don't worry. And I'm saying that as somebody who's been going through their own healing journey. Okay, what do we got? Oh, the Hanged One, seeing things from a new perspective. This is also an energy of deep meditation and contemplation. Seeing your journey thus far and picking it apart. How did I get here? What can I do better? It's taking a moment to really pause and reflect. It's also trying to see, I feel like we are trying to see the broader perspective, not just us, but also collectively. I don't know, you might be doing research on maybe the job market or what you can do to better your chances and stuff like that. The Six of Wands is here. We do have goals though. We do have goals. Our focus is the Six of Wands, and this means victory. It means success. It's also a battle one, right? So I do see you reaching for the stars and trusting and having the confidence in order to actually do it. I just think that we're still in the warm-up phase because of the Hanged One. Now the Queen of Cups is in the future, and the Queen of Cups in a career reading, especially if you feel like you've been regressing, if you feel like you're not quite enjoying your work life at the moment. The Queen of Cups says that I'm really trying to define what fulfillment means to me, and how can I live passionately, but it doesn't have to be passionate. To me, it feels like we have some it feels like a depression, if I'm honest. I don't know if you've been feeling depressed. I don't know if you've been feeling a little bit defeated. But the good news is the Queen of Cups says we're healing that. And after that, after the Queen of Cups energy, there's almost always a leap of faith. And that's kind of what I see you doing in the future. Let me pull for the challenge, though. The World card. Yeah, it's just kind of the season that you're in, Sometimes we're at the bottom of the cycle, and sometimes we're at the top, but I do feel that you're just about to reach to the top, where you're about to have a breakthrough. Right now I feel like you're kind of here. I'm not quite at the 11th hour, more so at the 10th. Does that make sense? I know that's really, really strange to say, but I feel like you're at the 10th hour and a breakthrough moment in your career. And what does it remind me of? Have you ever just ripped the band-aid off and did something, and it just catapulted you into a new regular, almost like a new reality? It's just a new routine, a new normal. That's what I feel is coming in soon, where there's this action, and it really, really catapults us and builds great momentum. Excuse me. So we're able to go down a little bit. Your advice card is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. When you are in survival mode, it's really, really hard to, manifest, because the most important thing, first and foremost, is to heal. You can't be creative. You can't feel worthy. You can't feel excited and passionate if you don't feel safe. And so right now, I do think that we are closing up this energy of, I feel unstable. I feel scared. I feel like there's no options for me. I feel like the things that I did were a waste of time, right? And instead shifting that narrative, especially with the Hanged One, into seeing what you can do, what you're capable of, what the options are. And that does require some emotional healing before we're ready to do that. And so in terms of divining for your career, I apologize, my voice is like so scratchy. I've been really pushing myself too hard with the videos and the streaming. But let's see what we got. I want to see what's going on in the future. To me, it feels like we have a bit more thinking to do, a bit more digesting to do before, as I said, like kind of a breakthrough moment happens. That's what I was feeling. Yeah! The King of Pentacles is coming up, and this is somebody who's a wise investor. This is somebody who plans and has the confidence to know that they will succeed. It's also somebody who knows when to say no because they value their energy. Yes, oh my goodness, there's a catapulting energy. I was saying this. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I just got really excited. The Knight of Wands is a intense action, like a ripping of the band-aid kind of energy, and you're it's like you're fueled. There's a lot of different fuels here. I feel you're being fueled by necessity. I feel you're being fueled by irritation, a feeling of, yeah, there's like a feeling of, I'm better than this. What am I doing? You know, I need to prove to myself it's not that hard. I've been telling myself that it's so hard. And so you just use every ounce of energy that you have to push yourself, and it actually ends up going super well for you. Yeah, there's that leap of faith too, needing to make a decision. There's that kind of that fire underneath here, but just know it's a very wise choice for you. You're gonna make the perfect choice for you. You know, the King of Pentacles is somebody who provides safety in their realm. You know, they're a protector. And so I think you're gonna be fine. I think you're gonna be fine. I'm really sorry you've been going through it. Look at that, the Lovers being in alignment with your highest good. I love that. Just one more, just one. The Sun, bro. The Sun, happiness, joy, success. What did I say? What did I say? So I know I said the 10th hour. That could mean a couple things. To me, it feels like a few more months, personally. Like maybe a couple months. 11, 12. That's what it feels like. So, look, and then we have the Two of Cups, 2 more months. That's really funny. Alrighty, I'm gonna leave it there for you, Alex. Thank you so much for trusting me. I say again, remember that you're never alone and you are loved. Good luck out there. Why, hello there, gakeii. How are you? Thank you so much for coming the other day, or I guess last night. Let's see what we got. You said, for my reading, I feel like I'm really anxious and unsure about a bunch of things in my life at the moment. Yeah, I need some kind of clarity since I feel so unfocused yet restless, and I feel like I'm going crazy. My biggest advice as somebody who went through this recently, I know it's so simple, but it really does so much. Go for a walk or call a best friend and say, hey, you know, tell them exactly what you said to me. And say, can you help me kind of reorganize my life? I feel like I am just really sporadic and I'm not putting my energy towards things that I feel better me. And you'll be surprised when you have an outside perspective. But, you know, I don't know, I feel like saying that. I have a very good friend who always does that for me. Let's do your spread for you. I'm gonna pull for your energy, the focus, the future, the challenge, and the advice. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, the Magician. I love this. We're cooking. The Ace of Swords. You know, I feel that you are taking in a lot of information, and it's making it difficult for you to apply. Apply your energy in other ways. Like your mind is going a million miles a minute. You're thinking about 7 years ago. You know, you're thinking about what are you gonna do tomorrow? You're thinking about, oh my goodness, I haven't done the laundry, I haven't walked the dog, I haven't brushed my teeth. Then we also have worry about the bills, worry about everything, right? And the reason I'm saying this is the Magician card is here, and this tells me this is a really good energy. This is somebody who has everything they need to create the reality that they deserve, or that they want, that they desire. And the Ace of Swords is here as the focus, and this is about wielding the sword. But the Magician wields all five of the energies, because they're also wielding spirit. So we're only focusing on one. We're putting all of our energy into one outlet and skipping all the other ones. There needs to be balance in these if we want to manifest correctly. And I know it's like a little, I'm not trying to say that anything bad is happening. You know, just know the Hermit is coming in, and this is going to be very revealing. You know, this is about you doing, I love the colors in this spread, by the way. They're very relaxing. They feel very healing to me. I do think you're going to be going through kind of a mental reset, you know. Journaling would do so well for you, but also talking it out with somebody, just typing it out. You know, I don't know if you enjoy, because I'm seeing somebody write in their notes app, and I'm also seeing somebody who like writes a message and then deletes it. I feel that we're thinking a little bit too hard, but that's okay. You know, I feel all things in time, you know, one thing at a time. And the Hermit here tells me that we are deeply, deeply reflecting on our life thus far, and in a way that helps and heals us and redirects us, right? The Hermit is a beautiful energy. You know, it's Virgo energy, which represents inner healing. And the Hermit teaches us that all of the answers are inside. And so you may find that when you talk to your friend or when you write in your notes app, you know what needs to happen all along. And all we need to do is get out of our head and more so into our action, right? Have a little bit more action. We need some fire in this spread. Your challenge is the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, look, this is what's causing this. The Two of Pentacles is having a lot of energy pulling you in a lot of directions, a lot of energy. You know what I'm trying to say? It's feeling like we're juggling a lot. An energy of having a lot on our hands, right? It can also be an energy of going back and forth. I don't see a lot of mental rest, right? Like our mind is just always somewhere. When was the last time you just allowed yourself to clear it out? And I feel that's what is coming in for you, like a big clearing. So writing down would be really good. Whether it's in a journal or in a notes app or just speaking it. I kind of feel like speaking it is going to be very powerful, but just the power of communication is very, very present here. Your advice card is the Princess of Pentacles, to start planting seeds of success and asking yourself, if I could prepare myself for a better tomorrow, what can I do today? And pushing yourself to take action towards it, even when it's uncomfortable, because it really does get easier and easier and easier and creates a new normal for you. Yeah! Oh, I love this. Oh my goodness! Good news, good news. After you go through a period of deep reflection, contemplation, an energy of, as I said, the Hermit, removing yourself from distractions, removing yourself from worries, and getting to the heart, getting to the soul of things, talking to your soul, you're gonna feel much more inspired, much more healed, much more relaxed. There's more confidence here, and we're able to see the abundance that's in front of us so that we can manifest in the way that we prefer. Yeah, I feel really, really, really confident about that, actually. Okay, that's what I have for you, gakeii. I know that wasn't super specific. That felt very archetypal, but look, even at the bottom, you have judgment, and this is a message from our higher self, from the universe, from spirit coming in for you. And I feel it really is that deep. Like, it really is that deep. But at the same time, it really isn't. Which is, something to think about. Okay, thank you very much Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. Remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See you later.